Okay, good evening, everyone. Today we are going to learn a little bit about Google Notebook LM. And this is basically, again, an AI tool, and it is developed by DeepMind's Google. Now, what is the difference between Notebook LM and ChatGPT? Uh, ChatGPT, it searches the entire web, any detail if you want to know, or any kind of information if you're looking at, it will search the entire net and it will give us the detail. Wherein Notebook LM is only for the document or link or any particular source if we want a detail from that. Like, suppose I have a book which is around 400 pages book. And I can't read it. I just upload that book in this Notebook LM and I ask uh, LM to, tell me what is the main thing written in the book, what is the gist of the book, give me the brief, give me the summary, or, and it organizes it very well. It is like, it creates the mind map. If we have heard of mind map, what we've been learning. So mind mapping, it does, it also does the conversation between two people. So, it's like a deep conversations. Just upload the document or the link. It is like, when two people are talking about the certain topic, we feel like that. And uh, so like this, there are a couple of interesting feature which I felt we can use it for our own benefit. Now this LM, if you have seen this, I will just try to. Okay. How many of you use LM now? Few of you have joined, right? How many of you are using Notebook LM? It's a very interesting tool, and it does a lot of. I'll show. Suppose. Okay. So I will share my screen now and show how does it go. The document, what is this? I'm not able to share what I'm looking at. So, yeah, I think it does. It is not taking 1 minute. So this, I mean, any of you have used this LM before for whatever, for your work and all that? Shubhangi, you have used this Notebook LM?
No, Preeti ji, not notebook.
Mhm. I'm not able to share my screen, so I'm just checking it out. I'm online.
Zoom on. You have to give permission.
Okay. Yeah, you can see now my screen, this one? No,
No, ma'am.
no. It shows it is sharing. 1 minute. I'll check again. Um, Still not sharing. This is funny. Just give me a sec. I think I will. Sorry about this blunder. Let me see if this works. You can't see, no? Still, nothing is coming. I don't know. Just this has never happened, no? This mistake. I don't know why it is not taking. Sorry, guys. So it has actually. Okay. So can someone open the and I mean, if someone can volunteer it, I can guide what is going on. Otherwise, I'm trying to open a new page. Can someone volunteer sharing the file? I will give you an access.
Hi Preeti ji, what happened? Like what happened for screen
Now I'm
sharing?
not able to share my screen. So if you can volunteer, I can tell what to do. I can make you I can give you an access to share your screen.
Yeah, one
Can we
second.
do that?
I'm loading WhatsApp. Let me open Zoom on laptop. Like, can you tell me what is the error that you see when you share your
No, no,
screen?
it is nothing with the error. It is, I mean, if I just sit, I know there's some issue which I can handle it. Some
Okay.
setting I need to change. This is a different laptop which I'm operating. So
Okay.
that's all. So if you can open, if in the Google, I've given you access, Shubhangi. You can share your screen and in Google, no, you can write notebook LM.
Yeah, one second. I'm joining through laptop. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
This meeting is being recorded. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Host has disabled. I think I'm not the host.
I gave you access.
I joined through other device.
Okay,
That's why.
okay. Yeah.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, yes, your screen is coming. So when you open this google.com, no, and that you can just write notebook LM,
Yeah.
and the file what I shared with you, no, today, the case study, that file you can download.
On WhatsApp.
Huh. You can just download that file and I'll tell you what we need to upload because this is a localized thing. This will not work on entire internet. It will work only on one particular file, whatever we give, link or a file, like that.
Hmm. One second. Which file? Like, can you send it again?
The case study, the last file what I gave you.
Acha, oh, that
Uh,
okay. What you sent today?
hmm. And in this, create one new notebook. So we will take reference of that file and we will work around that.
Hmm. Create no new notebook. Upload.
Upload the source. So you can upload the file, whatever we have the case study book. So we'll just upload that. Okay.
Yeah. You are able to see the screen, na?
Yes, yes, we are able to see. Now, see, it can we can see this here in the center, no? You can see the audio overview,
Hmm.
mind map. So whatever it reads, it takes the information from this document and it will give the review, the entire gist of the book uh,
Hmm.
in a shortest format. So we can also have the order overview of this, so that when you're driving or something, you can just listen to this rather than reading the
Oh,
thing. And here the mind map, it gives the mind map. It creates a beautiful mind map. You can create now that you can just click there, mind map, and it will create the mind map of the entire book. uh, you can scroll to the right side, see the new mind map generating. It's coming. That's, yeah. So if somebody has not read the book, you can get the entire gist, and it gives the brief of the document. Yeah, see this. Now, what is the entire book is about? What all other content, and each content has the sub content of it. Whatever is there in that. So these are the chapters what we have. So it gives a very clear picture of what is there in the book, and it gives a I mean, it's a mind map, so you will not forget what is there in that. So these are the different case studies, different project what we have done. So this book has the content of all these projects, whether it's a STP, if you want to see what is there in STP and you don't want to read or you don't understand what is there in that. So mind maps will give the idea about this one. This is the water restoration, and we had a seminar on that, and about the lake restoration, about the kitchen project, or the air pollution, because a lot of things we don't get to sit and read the entire book. So this is a very good way of understanding, and this is also downloadable. So it is not just to do with this particular book. We can also put the link. Suppose there's a YouTube link. So we always have this kind of webinar, no, which is 3 hours or 4 hours of webinar. So you just put the link of the YouTube there, and it gives us the entire detail, whatever is there in the link. So this is we can close this, and all of you must practice this. This is a very interesting thing, actually. Now. The brief, the timeline, FAQs. If you want to understand what are the FAQs in this, the entire book, it can be, say, if you have a PDF of Mahabharata or Gita, you want to read through, you want to understand that, all that can be there in this. Very, so this is generating conversation. It is still, going around there. So there you get the complete audio version of the book. So it generates the audio version, and this actually we want to do that in the the sound cloud. We want to put all our books as a audio. So while driving or when you're just sitting, you can just read through. I mean, it's like a very good conversation, and it's very interesting, actually. So I have done couple of made the conversation of the books, and it comes out very nicely. Now, any questions in this? It can create FAQs, it can create question answers. So, when we are creating any kind of book, where the textbook or the training module, these are something which is really helpful.
Ma'am, is there any limit on like how many resources we can upload? Like
Mm,
how many?
Till now, I haven't found any limitations. I have done it. I mean, a lot of things I've done, and I haven't found any limitations in this. And it is on trial basis right now. Mm,
Okay, got it.
yeah. Any other question in this? So it gives the entire detail about the thing. So down you can see, how bioenzyme improve water, what is DTS technology and benefit of that. All these small, small questions we can definitely extract it from this entire report and get the idea.
Mm.
I mean, if there are a lot of research papers and I don't understand so many technical things of the research paper, then I can upload the research paper and ask him to make it, simplify it for me for the lay person's language, and we can do that. So these are the kind of thing what we can do.
I'm a hand practice.
प्रीति जी, मैंने अभी थोड़ा लेट ज्वाइन किया, तो मतलब मुझे अभी जो जितना ये समझ आया कि कोई भी अगर हमारे पास बहुत बड़ा डेटा है, बड़ा डेटा है, बहुत ज्यादा कंटेंट है, तो उसको कंसाइज फॉर्म में अगर हमें चाहिए तो ये टूल है।
हाँ, सो ये लोकलाइज है, ये आपको बाहर से इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं देगा, जैसे चैट जीपीटी है ना, वो बाहर से इंफॉर्मेशन लेके दे देता है, बट दिस
हाँ
गिव यू द डिटेल ओनली फ्रॉम दैट पर्टिकुलर डॉक्यूमेंट। सो वो चाहे वो रिसर्च पेपर हो, चाहे वो कोई भी बुक हो, तो हमने यहाँ पे अपना केस स्टडी का बुक अपलोड किया है। सो केस
हाँ
स्टडी
हाँ
के बुक में इसमें माइंड मैप क्रिएट हो जाता है, क्योंकि बहुत कुछ होता है जो हमें समझ में नहीं आता है, तो माइंड मैप इज वेरी इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड। तो इस बुक में क्या क्या है, कौन कौन से कैटेगरी में है, सो दैट वी कैन सी द ऑडियो ओवरव्यू। अभी यहाँ पे कॉन्वर्जेशन वाला स्टिल टेकिंग लॉन्ग टाइम, आई डोंट नो व्हाई इट इज टेकिंग सो लॉन्ग, बट ये भी अच्छे से हो जाता है इसमें।
अच्छा, मतलब जो हमारी जैसे बुक्स वगैरह हैं, जो हमें लगता है कि अरे इतने पेजेस की है, तो
हम्म।
उसको अगर हम यहाँ पे अपलोड करके, तो एक मतलब हम थोड़ा इजीली उसको शॉर्ट उसमें समझ जाएंगे, है ना।
हाँ, और इसमें अगर ऑडियो ओवरव्यू वगैरह ऐसा डाल दो ना, तो
हाँ हाँ
ड्राइविंग या कहीं जा रहे हैं हम लोग, तो उसमें भी हम लोग वो सब वी कैन लिसन
हाँ, मतलब पॉडकास्ट
एंटायर
टाइप।
बुक को। हाँ, जैसे
हम्म।
नीचे में भी है, देखिए यहाँ पे क्वेश्चंस, यहाँ पे ये है ना, हाउ डू बायोएंजाइम कंट्रीब्यूट टू एनवायरनमेंट रेस्टोरेशन, तो वो बुक से पूरा लेकर के डिटेल इसमें डाल देगा। अगर इसमें डीटीएस के बारे में पता करना है, तो व्हाट इज द डीटीएस, सो इट विल
अच्छा,
टॉक अबाउट डीटीएस। तो सब कुछ इसमें कंसाइज फॉर्म में बता देता
बता देता।
है।
क्या नाम है इस टूल का?
This is Notebook LM. It's a Google. It's a Google
ठीक।
Notebook LM.
ओके।
So, there are suppose big sheet of data, Excel sheet में है, and हमें समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा ये है क्या डेटा, इसमें क्या समझ में आ सकता है, what do we conclude out of it? So we can put that into this Google sheet, and we can ask him to analyze it for us. We can ask him to talk about it, और वो अच्छे से बता देता है। जैसे यहाँ राइट साइड में ये स्टडी गाइड भी है, दो टाइमलाइन है, FAQs है, कुछ क्वेश्चन आंसर्स हैं वो, और भी बहुत कुछ इसमें ऐसे छोटे छोटे टूल्स काफी कुछ आ जाते हैं। FAQs है, हमें अगर किसी स्कूल में या कॉलेज में कोई प्रोग्राम करना है, हमें FAQs उसका डॉक्यूमेंट का रेडी करना है, तो दीज आर वेरी गुड टूल टू डू दिस FAQs एंड ऑल दैट।
ये और ये भी अच्छा ना कि अपने कंटेंट से रिलेटेड शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन, मतलब इतनी सारी वैरायटी है, वो सब दे देगा कि अगर हमें कहीं किसी से मिलना है या बात भी करनी है, तो
बिल्कुल
सारा उसमें मतलब हमारी नॉलेज और अपडेट हो जाएगी।
बिल्कुल, और ये बहुत ही एक्चुअली बेनिफिशियल है, इससे हम लोग कंटेंट को मतलब कंसाइज करके ना, अपना PPT वगैरह भी अगर कुछ करना है, तो वो अच्छे
हाँ।
से बन जाता है।
हम्म।
है ना?
तो इसको एक्सपेरिमेंट करने के लिए पहले हम क्या डालें इसमें?
हमने तो इसमें अपना ये केस स्टडी का बुक आज डाला है, तो इसमें बहुत कुछ आ गया है, देखिए यहाँ पे।
हम्म।
तो पूरा बुक पढ़ने का जरूरत नहीं होता है, एंड यू गेट लॉट ऑफ डिटेल्स अबाउट इट। और इसमें ये है कि यू कैन डाउनलोड इट एंड यू कैन कीप इट ऑल्सो।
हाँ नहीं, जैसे अभी मेरे को कहीं वो सिर्फ एयर पॉल्यूशन का देना था, तो ये है कि है ना, ऐसे बुक से ही अगर निकाल के कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट किसी के
हम्म।
साथ शेयर करना है तो निकाल के भेज दिया करो।
हाँ, ऐसे ही नहीं, उसको हम लोग ऐसे आप मत भेजिए, बिकॉज इफ यू जस्ट गिव द इंफॉर्मेशन लाइक दैट, वो कहाँ से इंफॉर्मेशन है, कौन है, मतलब ये वो व्हाट्सएप यूनिवर्सिटी जैसा हो जाता है। सो टेक द डेटा फ्रॉम हियर, मेक इट
हाँ
लाइक अ प्रॉपर प्रेजेंटेशन, और फिर अपना जो चाहिए ना, यू कैन
हाँ
कस्टमाइज।
हाँ
हाँ, तो
हाँ हाँ।
ऐसे ही कॉपी पेस्ट करके देने से देन इट डजंट वर्क।
हम्म।
और काफी अच्छा लगता है एक्चुअली, ये जल्दी जल्दी हो जाता है सब काम इसमें ना। तो एंड वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट यू गेट इट। मेरा अभी तक ठीक नहीं हुआ ये। शिवांगी, गुड यू जॉइन टुडे। I don't know why this happened, but anyway. हम्म।
प्रीति जी नमस्ते।
नमस्ते, कैसे हो आप?
एकदम बढ़िया।
मैं बस ठीक हूँ, आपसे मैं 2 दिन से सोच रही हूँ, बात करूंगी करूंगी।
मैंने लास्ट वीक का आपका मैसेज देखा, तारू जी ने लिखा था आपकी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, सो
हाँ हाँ,
अभी बढ़िया
थोड़ा
है ना?
फीवर आ गया था, नाउ आई एम ऑलराइट।
ग्रेट।
हाँ
मैं अभी ये नोटबुक खोल के देख रही थी,
हाँ
एलिफ।
हाँ,
सो उसमें मतलब गूगल में से या उसमें से डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड कर सकते हैं हम,
बिल्कुल।
कि ड्राइव से ही करना पड़ता है?
नहीं, उसको आप लिंक को भी ऐसे ही वहां पे लिखेंगे तो वो ले लेता है।
ओके।
हाँ
नहीं, ये बहुत अच्छा है टूल।
हाँ, टूल बहुत ही अच्छा है और बहुत ही यूजफुल है। वो उसमें अभी तक वो ऑडियो को नहीं किया ना, नहीं तो वो ऑडियो इट्स वेरी नाइस।
हम्म।
Shubhavan, can you try this audio overview if it comes here? Because there it was just going on and
Audio.
अभी तक हो रहा है वो।
This one.
हाँ हाँ, this one।
Should I refresh?
हाँ,
देखो।
आ गया, ये देखो, डीप कॉन्वर्सेशन है ना। हाँ, नाउ यू से जनरेट। So this is actually very interesting and anybody will understand।
हम्म।
और फिर से वही होने लगा, ये जनरेटिंग राउंड एंड राउंड।
Hmm. Probably it is not working right now.
हाँ, possible। And it is like, when you go through this, the way we are talking here, it's just that two people are talking. They're discussing the entire matter, whatever is written in the book. And right now it's only in English. There is no, not too many languages here. But yeah, I have uploaded, I think, one or two in Sound Cloud also. That was the experiment when I was learning. So please try this, and any other, if you, I mean, I'm sure you will enjoy this, exploring this tool. It's a very interesting tool. So आप इसको explore कीजिए और share कीजिए।
जरूर करते
Just
हैं।
learn. It's a good tool. So any other doubt in this? I mean, doubt will come only when you try. Anyone else is trying right now?
Yes, ma'am. I just
Not yet.
uploaded Mahabharata PDF and I tried it, created audio file as well.
Oh,
and
lovely.
it is answering the questions. If I ask them to generate multiple choice questions, it is generating and giving
Oh,
parallelly.
lovely.
प्रीति जी इसमें कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट फॉर्म में है उसी को अपलोड कर सकते हैं, राइट?
नहीं, any link also, any YouTube link if you have. We have so many, videos which are really 2 hours, 3 hours, और कोई बैठ के उसको
हाँ.
देखने का टाइम नहीं होता है. So you can just
हम्म.
put the link also and do it.
That's great. और ये अभी सिर्फ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में है और कोई लैंग्वेज का ऑप्शन अभी नहीं है ना?
नहीं है, अभी सिर्फ इंग्लिश में.
सो कोई हिंदी वीडियो हो वो नहीं रख सकते हम.
I don't know whether it will understand Hindi video, but अभी मैंने किया नहीं, लेकिन हाँ, if you give the YouTube link, it just talks about it. See, this is the mind map what we did for the book, from the book. So book में क्या क्या है? It has just given the headings and subheadings. So it gives the idea of, what is there in the book. So, and this is a excellent way to remember. Actually, एग्जाम के समय हम
एंड
लोग यूज करते थे ना इसको, माइंड मैप.
हाँ. सो प्रीति जी ये जो बुकलेट है आपने अपलोड की है वो मतलब आपकी खुद की है या फिर गूगल ड्राइव से ऐसे हम लोग भी उसको यूज कर सकते हैं?
हाँ, वो पीडीएफ मैंने तो शेयर किया हुआ है, ये तो हमारा ही है, बीए ने बनाया, जो जो प्रोजेक्ट हुआ है ना उसका पूरा
हाँ.
डिटेल है इसमें. और
ओके.
it is just talking about that. I'll just try to see if I'm just trying to.
जो अभी जो लास्ट इवेंट हुआ था वो बुकलेट ना?
लास्ट इवेंट नहीं, वो तो वर्दे वसुंधरा, उसका अभी नहीं किया मैंने. वी कैन अपलोड दैट आल्सो एंड सी.
तो ये कब का है बुकलेट?
ये वाला केस स्टडी है पूरा.
अच्छा.
पूरा केस स्टडी है, जो आज प्रोजेक्ट किया है ना हमने,
हाँ.
वो उसका केस स्टडी है पूरा.
मुझे मिल सकता है?
हाँ, जरूर.
प्लीज शेयर कीजिएगा.
हाँ.
Preeti ji, this audio is now generated.
Just play that, no? It will be nice to listen. Then good, I don't have to worry about it now.
Okay,
I was
let's
just trying
unpack
to
this.
figure.
Imagine taking something you usually just, well,
Are you guys able to hear?
Yes.
throw away those fruit peels after breakfast, maybe vegetable scraps from dinner prep.
Yeah, the everyday stuff.
Exactly. And you add some brown sugar, some water, and somehow you end up with something potent enough to tackle big environmental problems like polluted water, struggling soil, even the air we breathe.
It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? A bit like magic. But that's the really intriguing potential highlighted in this whole stack of sources you've shared for this deep dive.
It really is. You've brought us articles, reports, notes from a webinar, apparently, all focused on these things called bioenzymes.
That's the term, yeah. Bioenzymes, or sometimes ecoenzymes.
Right. So our mission today is to really dig into these sources, cut through maybe some of the jargon and figure out what's genuinely important here. What exactly are these bioenzymes? How do they work according to the science presented anyway? And maybe most importantly, where are they actually being used out there, making a real difference?
Yeah, looking for those aha moments in the detail, seeing how working with nature can actually be a powerful approach.
So let's start right at the beginning then. What are bioenzymes fundamentally? How are they made based on what you found?
Okay, so at their core, they're described in the sources as a nature-based solution. Essentially, they're made through fermentation. You take fresh kitchen waste, specifically fruit and vegetable peels are mentioned, mix it with brown sugar and water, seal it up, and just let it ferment for a while.
And the brown sugar, It's not just there to make it smell nice, I assume. What's its role?
No, it's absolutely crucial. The brown sugar acts as the food, basically. It's the carbon source for the microorganisms, yeasts, bacteria that actually drive the whole fermentation process. They break down the organic matter. That's where the science kicks in.
Right, the science. The sources talk about a kind of magical workforce inside this fermenting mix. Who are these tiny helpers doing the real work?
That would be aerobic bacteria. The sources really emphasize their role. It's central. Their job is basically to break down complex organic matter, pollutants too, into simpler, less harmful stuff.
And there's that really fascinating detail mentioned about how they do it. Something about oxygen, like they make it.
Yes, it's a great detail. The sources call them nature's own oxygen factories. As these bacteria munch away on the pollutants, they actually generate oxygen as a byproduct. So it's not just cleaning up waste. The process itself is adding oxygen back, literally breathing life into the environment it's treating.
I love that phrase, oxygen factories. So the outcome, as the sources describe it, is turning these pollutants from grumpy troublemakers into a serene picture.
Exactly. That's the idea. The result they point to is a healthier ecosystem overall. Clearer air, more vital soil, sparkling water. It's this quiet biological cleanup crew at work.
And this isn't just a fringe idea, is it? There's an organization mentioned, the Bioenzyme Entrepreneurs Academy of India, BEA. They seem to be actively promoting this.
Yes, the BEA comes up as like an apex body. They're focused on driving these kinds of community-based solutions, really from the ground up, promoting bioenzymes for sustainable living, sustainable livelihoods. They seem involved in research, education, training, especially around waste management and regenerating local ecosystems, soil and water.
Okay, so we've got the basic concept. Kitchen waste plus sugar plus water undergoes fermentation, creating bioenzymes where these oxygen-making bacteria are key players. Where is this actually being put into practice, according to the sources you sent? Water cleanup seems like a big one.
Oh, definitely. Water treatment comes up a lot. The sources give a couple of really interesting case studies. One that stands out is at an eco-village outside Bangalore.
Right, I remember reading that. They have limited groundwater there,
right,
and they use these decentralized wastewater treatment systems, DTS they call them.
Exactly. DTS. They're basically on-site systems. Treat wastewater right where it's generated so communities can reuse it, mostly for things like flushing toilets or irrigation. But the sources noted a problem in one community there. Even after the standard DTS treatment, the water quality wasn't quite good enough. Residual chemicals, a bit of an odor. People were hesitant to reuse it fully.
Oh, okay. And that's where the bioenzymes came in. They added them to the DTS. What did that report find?
It covered, October 2023 to January 2024?
Yeah, that time frame. And the results reported were pretty striking. First off, a big reduction in fresh water use. Their monthly usage dropped from 11,100,000 liters down to 870,000 liters.
Wow, hold on. That's 230,000 liters saved every month.
Let me check the numbers again. The source says it dropped to 870,000 liters from 1.1 million, saving 100,000 liters per month. Still significant, just by improving the treated water quality so people felt comfortable using it more.
Okay, 100,000 liters a month is still a huge saving for one community system. And the water quality itself, any changes there? Dramatic improvements there too. The backwash water from their filters, which used to be black, became clear enough to reuse for irrigation, which saved another 5,000 liters a day.
And presumably helps the filters last longer too.
Exactly, that's mentioned as well. Plus, a really key health indicator, E. coli, totally eliminated. The report says nil now.
The data tables in that report really showed this clearly, didn't they? Big drops in things like BOD, COD, nitrogen levels, bringing them much closer to standards.
Absolutely. And just quickly, BOD, biological oxygen demand, high BOD, means lots of pollution needing oxygen to break down. CHOD, chemical oxygen demand, is broader, includes chemical pollutants. And nitrogen, too much causes algae blooms. Seeing those numbers drop so much really shows a cleanup happened.
That helps put the numbers in context. Okay, so bioenzymes help boost an existing treatment system. What about something bigger, like that Savita Lake restoration case? That sounded pretty bad initially.
Yeah, that's another really compelling example. Savita Lake, it's man-made at a retirement home. But it was frankly, a mess. The sources describe heavy algae, lots of floating gunk, really poor water quality, mosquito breeding, a bad stench.
Awful.
Yeah. And it was polluting downstream, full of invasive plants, and crucially, no aquatic plants left. Even though it was supposed to be this vital local ecosystem, they documented 25 bird species there.
And the initial lab test confirmed how bad it was. The numbers were high.
Very high. The report classified the water as bad. BOD was 140, remember. Healthy might be 1 to 3. CCUD was 410. Ammoniacal nitrogen 161. Coliform bacteria also 161.
Yeah.
Just really alarming levels indicating serious pollution. Likely chemical too, given the low biodegradability you mentioned, only 6% of organic matter breaking down easily.
So this group, Soil and Soul, they came in using magic peels, living lakes, bioenzymes. What was their plan?
Yeah, the initial focus was just tackling all that floating organic stuff, cleaning it up naturally. They applied the bioenzymes 4 times over about 3 months.
And what happened? Did they see results quickly?
Apparently, yes. The report mentions a huge visual improvement. Water got clearer, the algae and floating stuff drastically reduced, and importantly, residents said the smell...
For a year, right? That showed sustained change.
That's where it gets remarkable. The long-term cleanup, BOD, dropped from that crazy 140 down to just 8. COD went from 410, also down to 8. Ammoniacal nitrogen from 161 to less than 1. Alkalinity, indicating hardness, also went down. It's just a total transformation in the water.
So this is the kind of thing what we get as an audio in interactive book.
ये बहुत बढ़िया था, मतलब बेस्ट फीचर लगा मुझे तो ये ना.
And it is
That's true.
very interesting, and it's nice actually. More and more.
हाँ, मतलब ये सुन के मजा आ रहा था. तो ये डाउनलोड हो सकता है, मतलब जो ये
Oh
अभी
yes,
हम
you
सुन
can
रहे हैं,
download it. See, there is a
क्योंकि एज अ
icon.
पॉडकास्ट टाइप से लग रहा है ना कि अगर इन वीडियो या कहीं पे इसको डाल
You
दो
can
ना,
download
तो
it.
ये पॉडकास्ट भी बना देगा बुक का.
तो ये डाउनलोड हो सकता है. ये माइंड मैप कैन बी डाउनलोड. एवरीथिंग, व्हाटएवर यू वांट, यू कैन डाउनलोड इट.
ये बहुत बढ़िया था.
Ma'am, will you share this article on the common forum?
What article? This article? This book?
This
I
one?
will share the book.
Okay, okay.
I'll share the book. So
This was truly awesome.
yeah, and these are some real amazing tools. No, I feel this we can use it so much, and it's really benefits. It has a lot of benefits.
Ma'am, we can create a podcast for BEA from this, as Swati ma'am was saying.
Yes, of course. So this I have uploaded one, I think one on SoundCloud, right? So want to do it for all the books. What we have around 7-8 books now. So all the books we can make it like this and put it there.
इन वीडियो में वैसा वीडियो टाइप वाला भी बन जाएगा ना, उसको भी ट्राई कर सकते हैं.
किसमें?
इन वीडियो
मैंने ट्राई नहीं किया है. सो
अच्छा, वो भी ना अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है.
जो आपने ट्राई किया है तो एक सेशन आप ले लो उसका भी. बिकॉज मैंने तो नहीं किया और मुझे उतना आइडिया नहीं है, लेकिन
अच्छा.
So all these, let us explore these small tools and learn more about these things. No, it can be beneficial for all. Any questions in this? They're very simple. You just have to upload the your document and create the mind map, or the audio kind of audio kind of thing, and these are like for the big research papers, like some technical papers which we don't understand easily. So these tools help us to understand that well. Right? So try कीजिए, और then we'll meet again next week. And keep putting suggestions in the group if you want to learn something different, and if we can get someone. I mean, I'm trying to get people from outside who can come and address this forum here as a knowledge sharing. And any other thing, if we need to learn, let us explore that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Preeti ji.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Shubhangi.
Preeti ji.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
all.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Try, all of you, try this tool and see how,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, bye-bye. Good night.
Bye.